well.
Thank you for being here.
Happy to be here.
We are so excited to have you.
I am so excited to be here.
I like to call you privately and publicly Goodwill historian.
Goodwill historian, oh my goodness, that's like the best title.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than calling you a hoarder.
Yeah, which I definitely am.
But
little bit.
We love your connection and what you know. I mean, historically, you worked here.
Yes.
So that's a good thing. Well, for full disclosure, you've been an employee.
Yes.
And maybe again, we never know.
I love it here. Maybe again, we never know.
So what's your name? Where are you from? And how long have you been coming / working / coming to Goodwill?
Yeah. So looking at this, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Okay. My name is Sydney Goodwill, and I live in Utah, well, Ogden, Utah, and that's primarily where I shop these days. But Goodwill has been a part of my life for quite some time. If we want to get to the nitty-gritty, like beginnings of it for me, I first started shopping at Goodwill because of my twin brother. He discovered the store first, and I've always loved music. I've always loved going, for me, before I knew Goodwill, it was Virgin Mega Store and FYE, and just anywhere where you could buy CDs and records that wherever had them. At the time, it was mid-2000s, and they weren't popular, and I was becoming, a teenager into that stuff for the first time, and I just didn't really know a lot of other stores to go to. My twin brother, he went to Goodwill for the first time at the Ogden location, and he came home. He had bought me, I will show you, I have it with me, my very first CD from Goodwill. It was The Who's Greatest Hits, and the only thing that I hate myself a little bit for is I took the barcode off, so I don't have the date, because I would have loved to have had that date, because I know that all the barcodes have the date indicator, but I do have it, and that was probably 2008, maybe 2009.
So that would be the new Riverdale store?
That would be
the
Riverdale
newer
store.
Riverdale, not
the
the
new
old
Riverdale store,
location.
not the original Ogden store, but the new Riverdale store.
Cool.
Yes. And so then I kind of just dove in head first. I kind of became my own little campaigner for record store day. My very first record store day, also have a little show and tell item, was in 2010, and I just became a huge fan. I made little PSAs for my video classes in high school, support your local record store, and I really just became a little nerd about it, and went to college at the U, and still a nerd, and becoming connected with more people. Everybody in my life knew that I wanted to work at Goodwill, knew that I loved the record store, and that's all I ever wanted to do. I would mop the floors if they paid me a penny an hour, like that's where I was at with it. And my sister and my cousin both had heard that the Bountiful store was hiring through different means. Everybody was keeping their eyes and ears peeled for me. So my cousin Brittany, I think she heard from her friend John that was working at the main store, and then my sister was friends with Janae at Bountiful because she did roller derby with her. So just, small world, everybody knows everybody. And I did land an interview, and it was a really awesome conversation. That's where I met Garrett at Goodwill at the Bountiful store, and sorry.
That's a connection with Garrett.
I know, yeah.
His big connection, too.
Yeah, so Garrett was my first...
Shout out Garrett.
Yeah, shout out to Garrett. He was my first interviewer, and then we connected. We found out we went to the same AC/DC concert. I was feeling really good about the interview, and he called me to tell me I had the job, only to tell me a little bit later that actually that he hadn't gotten approval yet. He wasn't able to offer it to me at the time, and so he was really, really sorry, but he would keep me in mind for the next time later. And then I had my second interview with Ruby at the Bountiful store, and rest is history. I was able to come on board and join the Bountiful family, and at the time it was Ruby and Garrett and Erica and probably a few other people that no longer I can't. That was the main group. So yeah. That's
so good
probably
times.
The best way to answer that, anyways.
Well, while you were there, you were very active. Talk about Record Store Day. You were one of the first people that set up art projects for some of our Record Store Day ideas.
Yes. So Record Store Day. Okay, so let me back up just a little here. Before I actually worked at Goodwill, something else was I was going to film school. So that's another. You'll always see me with the video camera in my hands. It's a big part of me, and the documentary I love talking about most happens to be about Goodwill. And to this day, still one of the favorite things I ever made. But
what was it called?
Local Fidelity. Yeah. Local Fidelity Part 1. There may be a Part 2.
And
we'll have to see.
Yeah, it featured Lavender Vinyl as well.
Yes, exactly. Lavender Vinyl. And
shout out to Lavender. We love you.
Shout out to Lavender. We love them. The thing about Goodwill, and I'm sure we'll get into this, is you find out you're just friends and family with everybody, and you're happy to be. And it's been, as a customer, I guess since 2000. 8 or 9, but as a employee, I looked it up today. My start date was June 24th, 2014. So that's going on 12 years ago, and that's insane. And that's almost half my life. I guess I can't quite say that anymore. More like a third of my life.
We don't. You don't.
Counting?
You can lie. It's fine.
Yeah, it's a chunk. It's a chunk of time.
Your documentary was well received, very loved, because it was connected with Josie, and
yes.
You did another one for her.
Yeah. I did a whole feature length documentary for her first promo album, Josie Paulette. Super good friend. Also, somebody that I met through Goodwill. Like all of these people that are huge, important people in my life that I would have never known otherwise. I just met them all here at the record store. We all have the same common ground. We all love it. We all love being with this community. It feels like real life. We're not just, I have a terrible habit these days of being like world-class doom scroller, but when I'm here, I don't even want to think about my phone. I don't even think about my phone. I think about the common ground of physical media and the people we're with and everybody that's here that wants to be a part of it. But yeah, so I did do a documentary for Josie, and that was really, really fun, and got to track her whole recording of her first album as an artist, and she's been doing awesome. I'm so proud of her. She's just kicking ass.
Incredible artist.
I can't wait for her. I can't wait to see her on like the big stuff, you know, all of the different shows. I don't even know which ones to say, any of them. She deserves it. She's kicking ass.
Incredible artist. So, and great human.
So yeah, huge shout out to Josie. And let's see. So making movies about Goodwill was something I was doing before I started working at Goodwill. So I've made my first kind of intro to what would become my full length. It's still a short, but my larger project of local fidelity started off as a project called Welcome to Record Store Day. And I went into Diabolical even. I went into
Shout out Diabolical.
A couple of different Goodwill locations, and I got a few interviews and just talked about Record Store Day. And I think that's how the Bountiful crew all knew, like, okay, she's taking this seriously. So it probably helped me when I went to apply for the job. I had already been in there with a camera. Hopefully it was a good thing.
I mean, it didn't hurt.
It didn't hurt.
It's fully based on your music knowledge and your passion for what we all do, and still have, and you still carry to this day. It's an impressive trait, and really admirable.
I think with my original resume, I handed it into the Ogden store because I lived there, and then it ended up working out that I would work at the Bountiful store, and that became one of the loves of my life, of course. But on my original resume, I had listed all the concerts I had been to up at that point, with dates as far as I could remember. But I mean, at some point, you gotta quit keeping track of the dates, I guess. But that
doesn't really fly in the corporate world, but we sure love it here.
Yeah.
A lot of these other questions are, why should someone visit Goodwill? What location do you love the most? What's your particular memories of Goodwill that positively impact you? You really kind of encapsulate all these things as you as a whole, as you working here, and the amount of work and energy you put into like your art projects, your filming, banners you'd made for us, stickers you've done for us in the past. All those things are sincerely and deeply loved and appreciated. I hope we never take that for granted.
Thank you.
And you are.
I love doing this. Yeah, things. I absolutely do.
So I don't really want to ask you all these other questions because you are. I think one question I want to ask: do you have Can you give me a particular memory, an experience, something that happened that impacted you in a positive way?
Oh, man. Truly, Dustin, there's a million. My whole life would be different without Goodwill, and I don't even want to think what that would look like. Like, all of my best friends, people that are my family, like, Goodwill is family. It is. I honestly, I'm probably going to call Garrett and Erica after this just because I'm in Salt Lake City. Be like, what are you guys up to? I want to come say hi, just people that will be in my life forever, happily, thankfully. I couldn't have done it without Goodwill. It's going to Psycho Las Vegas with all your homies. It's learning what doom metal is. I didn't even know what doom metal was, and writing that. Shout out to John. Wouldn't have known that without. And it's one of those things. I love it, and I love exploring it. And Writing Easy Records is like my favorite modern day record label, and I wouldn't have known any of that without Goodwill. I was a little bit of a closed ball before working here because I was in my little classic rock bubble, and that was the only thing that mattered, and that was the only thing that I cared about. And then you learn there's actually a lot of other really cool things. Every genre has something. And also, there's a lot of genres out there that I didn't even know about, like doom metal, like Sabbath worship. That blows my mind. I had no idea. Had no idea.
I hope you own a Sabbath worship shirt.
Oh, I actually have something like a sticker, but I need one, like the Riding Easy Sabbath worship shirt.
You need that
I
shirt.
have Riding Easy merch for sure. The one that, well, this is actually different, but similar neck of the woods. My favorite one is a sloth hanging from a tree, and it says "Live Slow, Die Old." Yeah, or maybe he's got a bass guitar, but it's a sloth either way.
That's amazing. Well, question wise, I don't think there's really much to ask or talk about more. So I think what I'd like to do, let's add these show and tell things and do this.
Sure. And I'll talk more about, I didn't talk much about the banners and the artwork, so I will go into that.
You can, yeah. I mean, I think as you parlay this stuff, just show us and then share it. Yeah.
Cool. Just while it's on my brain, I'll do that though. So yes, with Record Store Day especially, and Graywell being
keep going. You're
being such a love of my life. I love artwork. I love creating, and I just wanted to do what I could to make Record Store Day a little bit more personable and make it a little bit more, I don't know, something that people could participate in rather than just buying something, you know, just getting in line and just buying stuff. So it started with, I think it was 2015. That was my first Record Store Day working as an employee, and I made a banner, and I thought it would just be fun for everybody that came that day to sign it, and everybody really liked it, and we hung it on the wall of the store forever, and then we did it again, and then again and again. We did banners like every year that that I was there. I should do another one for this year. It's the 40th anniversary of Graywell.
Do a 40th banner and have everyone sign it. We have those safely in storage.
Yes.
So when we took everything down, when we did the remodel.
I know. And the remodel is amazing.
Oh, thank you. We saved all those, so none of that stuff's gone. So I hope you know it's still here.
I know. I love that.
It's all part of the legacy stuff we'll be hanging up. And I want to give you a compliment. I know this is not about me, but I want to tell you something. Your positivity and your drive to just want to actively participate with people, I get lose sight of things because it's a business and I have to keep running it and I have to focus on all that and I have to do all the ordering and I get overwhelmed. Your influence directly has helped me objectively look at the event as more of a time to embrace people and still keep business going. I'm a man of two minds, and it 100% is directly because of you.
So that means a lot. That honestly means a lot, because you're a business owner and you have to keep the store running. That means a lot.
But you can have a lot of heart, and a lot of that comes from you and what I learned from you.
That means a lot to me. That means a whole hell of a lot, because to me it's always just been my passion project that paid me. You know, like I got to be here out of love, and I gained a whole hell of a lot more than I put into it. That's how I feel.
And we feel the same way. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll start off with, I would have worn this shirt, but it doesn't really fit me like I want it to anymore. It's kind of small, but this is my first Graywell t-shirt, and it was for my first Record Store Day in 2010, and I wore this a lot because I was really proud of it.
And Led Zeppelin did not cease and desist.
Yes, I know. I'm really happy they did not. So there's that.
What do you want next?
Anything. You surprise me.
Just reach in and
pull something out.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. This is my first CD from Graywell, and this is where that sticker should live, but I thought it was cool to pull it off back then, and now I never pull stickers off my Graywell stuff because I like to have that little date indicator. But my twin brother bought this for me, and this was why it became the love of my life. I love Graywell because of this CD. Okay, so this is special. I probably didn't go more than like one accidental shift without wearing my name tag, and I know most people don't even care about their name tag. I don't even know if they exist anymore. But this is my name tag, and I love it, and it's seen a lot. Erica made me this button. Shout out Erica. Or not button. Erica made me this sticker. Shout out to Erica. On my 22nd birthday, because it was the 31st. And there's a lot of other like random stuff that I don't even know. 2112, because Rush is the best. But anyway, this is my name tag, and it still hangs up at my house, and I'm proud of it. All right, so one of the things that I wanted to talk about was this particular cool find that, you know, working at Graywell, people know what you like, and when they see something that they know you need, they'll keep you in mind, they'll give you a call, let you know about it. So I was working at the Bountiful store, and I don't know if it was Ethan or Dylan at the Ogden store. Shout out to Ethan and Dylan, love you guys. But they saw this really cool, interesting find. It's called Russian Roulette, and it was I'll just say it's a Rare Rush 1981 promo sampler interactive record. So what's so cool about this is every time you play it, you hear a different song. So, and it's like a 2-minute live clip from like All the World's a Stage or something. It probably says right here. I don't know. You've probably been reading it as I've been saying it. But what you do is you put it on your turntable, and every time, I might just have to show you. The grooves look weird, so let me show you. Every time you put it on your turntable, thank you, Dustin. Instead of the needle going across the record, it will hook onto the grooves. You see, there's no like songs. It's like one giant song, but every time it hooks onto a different area of, and I might be saying this wrong, but like it hooks onto it and it plays a different excerpt of a song. So that's why they called it Russian roulette. So that's pretty cool. Oh, isn't it so badass? I had to have it. So I love Rush, and I think just interesting, weird things with records are cool. So I had to have it. So that was my fun little show and tell record to show off. And then I don't know if I had anything else.
Nope, that was it.
That's my show and tell.
What are you up to now? Where can we find you?
Yeah, so I'm still doing a lot of video, filmmaking, documentary, weddings. They pay the bills. If you're getting married, let me know. So you can find me on social media at Goodwill Pictures. I also have a website, www.sydneyjogoodwill.com. And I love doing anything, commercials, documentary, live events. So film and media, that's what I'm up to these days.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dustin.
I really appreciate you doing this, and it means a lot. And what a fun, absolutely great interview.
Oh my goodness, it's meant the world to me. Goodwill is, I can't say it enough times probably, but Goodwill is such a big part of who I am, my life, all of my friends. I don't know what I would be, who I'd be without it, and I don't want to know.
Well, you don't have to.
I don't have to.
Thank you, Sid.
Thank you.